All right, welcome to our October kickoff call. I'm so excited to see you guys' faces. If you can, turn on that camera. I don't care if you're shoving food down your mouth, if you're changing a baby, if you're doing laundry, if you're doing dishes. I want to see you. We want to see you. This is where we find our team and we plug together. I know that a big portion of our team has been impacted by the hurricane, and I just want to make note of that and just say we are not seeing some faces, obviously, due to some power outages in my heart. And mind and prayers go out to those individuals that are being impacted. It is horrible to see those images online. So just pray for our teammates that are dealing with all of that. Okay, I want to talk about October. So first, I want you to shout it out in the chat. You guys know how we roll. I want to hear your goals for October. Okay, I don't care if that is, I want to sign 2 VIPs and 3 VPs. I want to go Impact Achiever, which Impact Achiever, for those newbies on the call, that means that you hit Club 400, which is a way to enhance your commissions with personal sales. And then also helping 3 people get started on Bravenly in any which way, whether that's retail, VIP, or VP. Maybe your goal is to hit a rank, right? Maybe it's director, maybe it's senior director, maybe it's executive director. I know I see some faces on this call that are thinking about executive director this month. I'm so excited for you guys. Maybe it's a milestone rank. I don't want us to forget about the goals that we have in between hitting ranks, right? Maybe you're already director and you've hit the 2,500, but you're going towards the senior director and you want to go, okay, I don't know if it's possible this month to hit 5,000 for senior director, but you know what? I'm going to shoot for 3,500. I'm going to take those steps forward, right? So let's go through. I want to see these goals. We're going to read them out loud tonight, guys. My goal is director. Madison, it's going to happen, girl. It's going to happen. Victoria, sign 1 BP. Girl, it's in the bag. Goal is director. Anna Bowers. Have Amanda, to have 5 minutes to myself. Girl, I feel you as a mom of 5. I feel you to that. Maintain director, Lauren Witten. Yes, ma'am. iPhone, I don't know who you are, but director sounds amazing and I believe in you. I see senior director, Christy. Girl, is happening this month for sure. Victoria, Impact Achiever, sign another BP. Brooke, there's the executive director that I was talking about. Executive director and Impact Achiever. Ashley Harden help 2 people hit director. I love this goal right here because you're thinking duplication in your downline. I love that. Have 2 directs hit director. Amy Shaw, director. Friend, it's going to happen. I think we're going to even push for senior director. Don't let me scare you off, Amy Shaw, but it's possible. Director, director, director. Sign a VP. Y'all, these are amazing, amazing goals. And I believe that they are possible this month. I am still working on October's calendar, so be sure to be watching our team page in the next 24 hours. I will be updating. No worries, got it. I'm going to be updating the calendar with some key things that our team needs to know, but also we have a ton of events happening around the country this month. We had a lot last month. I don't know if you guys saw, but Amy Spence and we were on a 6-day tour where we ended up going to 9 states in 6 days. Y'all, I came home. I didn't know my name. I had forgotten my children's names. I didn't know what day of the week it was, much less what month of the year it was. Had no idea what time zone I was in. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but y'all, it was a whirlwind of a tour. And I want to talk about what happened and how we can implement this and duplicate this on a massive scale for you guys this month. So be watching for that calendar because we're going to have all of those events. Maybe you know somebody there, or maybe you're close to there and we didn't know it. We want to invite you guys to be a part of these events that we're doing. Team leaders on the call. Amy Grimmett, I'm looking at you. Ashley Harden, I'm looking at you guys. If you guys have events that are already planned for this month, please let me know those dates so I can put them on our team calendar. The more the merrier, right? The more people you have in an event, the more people that are excited and say yes to Bravenly in person, the greater the impact for you. So be watching for our October calendar coming up soon. Okay, I want to give you guys some crazy statistics about what happened at our events last month. And I pulled these statistics not only from events that I did, but from a couple of other events that we were doing on our team. And I want to talk about two different ways that we can use these events, both in person and virtually, okay, to benefit everybody. Maybe you can't travel. Maybe you can't fly to places. Do you have to go to events and host events to be successful? No, not necessarily, but they absolutely work. And so I want you guys to be able to plug into nearby ones. And if you're in a city and you're like, hey, I really want to do one, here's the deal. Myself, and I know Amy Spence has also committed to this. She's not on the call because it's her husband's birthday. So I just want to let you guys know, but she's also committed to this. And I know that a couple of other leaders, I don't want to speak for them, but if you guys can get 12 guests in the room, that equivalates travel for me. Okay. Amy Spence has said the same thing. If you guys can get 12 guests committed, I will seriously consider traveling to you. I've got to work it in the schedule, but that's kind of my, hey, let's do it, right? So not only do we want to invite you, but I also want to talk about our virtual opportunity meetings that we have. So back up into our events, right? If you are wanting to do an event, okay, hang on one second. I'm trying to mute somebody. There we go. If you guys are wanting to do an event, last week, I did about a 45-minute call that went over everything events, from how you prep, how you create the event, how you invite, how you run it, to having a plant at your event. Put a 1 in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. There's a few of you on here that know what I'm talking about because we just did it. Having a plant at the event, it's crucial to having success. All right. So what is a plant at an event? Look at all these ones. Y'all been listening. I love it. Having a plant at an event is saying that you're having this event, right? And you're going to talk to somebody behind the scenes ahead of the event. Somebody that's maybe your best friend, a family member, or somebody that you just know is going to order. Okay. You then say to them, hey, there's going to be a part of the event. After I speak, I'm going to open a computer in front of everybody. When you see me open that computer, wait about 30 seconds and then say in front of the whole crowd, hey, Tara, I want to order. Can you show me how? That's your plant. That person that says that in front of everybody else. The reason we do this is it allows for the other guests there to go, okay, I want to do it too, right? It allows the FOMO effect to take place. So if you guys are wanting to do your own event, you have to go back to last week's call that is posted in our team page. It's labeled events, how to run one. You've got to watch that call. It goes over every step that you need to take, okay? The events that we did the last 6 days of the month, we spoke to over 200 people in person. 91% of those people joined or ordered on the spot. Think about this, guys. Think about this. That was proof over proof over proof over proof that these events work. Our flow, I'm not going to lie to you, our flow has a secret sauce to it. That worksheet is Brave Collective secret sauce, okay? I was actually talking with Aspen Emery, our CEO, and Garrett McGraw. He's our upline and president of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. And I was talking to him, and I had been asked a bunch of questions about our stuff. And I told him, I said, y'all, these things work. These events work. And Garrett said, Tara, your worksheet in the flow, it's Tara's secret sauce. Y'all got to run with this. Y'all got to flow with this. Like, go build and use this, because he said he's never in 40 years of network marketing, he's never seen a flow of an event, a worksheet like what we have that works so effectively in 40 years. Y'all, it's our secret sauce. So use it. Okay. It's incredible and it works. But we had a 91% order rate on the spot. 51% of those orders were brand partners. So here's what's happening for me this month. I'm now going back to a few locations or brand new locations, launching new brand partners, right? So so I see up here, we've got Alyssa and Amanda up in the corner here for me. They're our new Miami West Palm Beach team. Super excited for them under Christy and Rachel Jones. They had so many brand partners interested and wanted to get started that we are going back down there, and we've got a series of 3 or 4 events back to back to launch that team. Do you see how it duplicates out, right? This is the goal of events, is to duplicate things out. Okay. Our events are duplicatable. That's why we have the training that we do to teach you guys what to say and how to do things. If anybody had an event last month or attended an event last month, write it in the chat what you thought. I'd love to hear some of your feedback. Do you feel like it's duplicatable? Do you feel like you could do it? I want to read some of that stuff. But guys, on top of these events, we have something else that's significantly proven to work. Does anybody know what it is? It's a virtual option. It's our VIP lounge page, guys. VIP lounge page. So imagine this, guys. This is how we create momentum. This is how we create such fast-paced brand partner enrollment in your organizations. Trust me, I've done this before. I've seen it before. I know what it takes. I know what I'm looking at. The way you do this is you've got to bump up your recruitment of brand partners. That's it. That's it. If you're going, my team isn't growing fast enough, or it's not where I want it to be, or I'd like to get a little bit faster or growing ahead, that is the answer to your problem. You need more brand partners. Okay, so how do you get more brand partners? 2 ways. VIP Lounge, which is virtual, and events, which is in person. Okay, you can do one or the other, but you can also do a hybrid of the 2. Okay, imagine this. You have a team where underneath you, you've got pockets of people that are also doing little events and or inviting to the VIP page. And you're popping brand partners all in your downline. Do you know what happens? And then they do the same. Then they do the same. Then they do the same. This is the generation of momentum. This is how you create it. Okay. So this month, I'm going to, I think it's 9 more states, which is absolutely crazy, but it's to build with you guys, okay? Build here. Now, let's talk about the VIP page and why it works so well. The VIP page, literally, you guys don't have to do anything but invite to it. Like, think about that. Every Wednesday, we have a series of people going live. And then every 2 days, some of you are going to be notified, by the way, we've volunteered you for team effort, teamwork. But every few days, there's going to be activity in this page. If you personally invite somebody to this page, they're going to watch it. They're going to read it. You're going to tag them. We're going to teach you how to invite them. We're going to teach you how to follow up with them. They're going to say yes. Why would you not be inviting everybody you know to this page, right? Not just the sip and share, but the VIP lounge as well. I would be adding everybody to the VIP lounge if I were you guys. And here's why. This is something I saw the past week running around the nation. It was wildly evident to me that people need what we have. People enjoyed getting together. People were so curious about Bravenly. They loved the flavors, but here's what shocked me the most. Okay, and I'm going to be vulnerable with you guys. So when I was presenting, I feel like it is the back of my hand. I can say it in my sleep how to talk about the products. But every time I would switch over to the business side, there's a little piece of me that gets nervous. Okay, that's because I'm human. Okay, it's because I'm human. But I've been doing this for 11 years, so I still get that ounce of nervousness. But as soon as I start talking about it from a real person's perspective, the way that this business side can help others, do you know what I saw? Eyes were glued to the stories. Eyes were following what I was talking about from a financial standpoint. People need money. They need it right now. I don't know if you guys are following what's happening on the coast, right? We've got ports that are shutting down from Maine all the way down the Carolinas, looping around Florida, all the way to Houston. They're on strike right now. Do you know what that means? Here's what this means. And this is why it's important for you guys to understand this. When those ports close, and they closed last night at midnight, every 24 hours that they're closed, it costs the US $5 billion in imports and exports. This happened years ago where there was a strike, and there was a strike for 11 days. Do you know how long it took those 11 days of being backed up in the shipping log to be rectified? 6 months. 6 months to be rectified. Here's what's going to happen to our country. With these being backed up, with no negotiation in sight from our government, what's going to happen is demand is going to get really high for products, and that means prices are going to skyrocket on some goods. Okay? I don't know about you guys, but people are already struggling with prices right now. Okay? So that means that there's going to be a new level of inflation where people need income. Something I noticed when I was doing these events is every time I spoke to somebody, I would do what's called close up. I want you guys to write this down. Close up. Close up. Okay, you guys can be doing this every time you speak to somebody about Bravenly. If they say, I'm interested in Bravenly, yes, I want to try Drive, or yes, I want to go with Accelerate Trio, you need to be closing up. And what that looks like is a simple ask. Here's what it looks like. Awesome, Sarah. I know you're going to love Accelerate Trio. Okay, listen, there's a couple ways to order. I want to know, are you at all open to making income with this as well? Because there's a way that you can order and get this even cheaper, but you can also make money. Does that at all interest you? That is not a difficult question to ask. Here's what I noticed. Every time I asked that at these parties, people were like they were going to brand partner. How many of you on this screen did I do an event for and you were like, I was shocked they joined as a brand partner? Right. You just got to talk to them. You got to ask them, right? You've got to ask them. Close up. Here's the deal. If they aren't interested, it happened at Amy Shaw's house. I asked somebody that and she goes, it's not for me. You know what I did? I said, hey, no problem. This is a great option, VIP. And she ordered VIP, right? Here's what's at stake. What's at stake is you missing out on a brand partner, helping them with their income and you building your business. You're not going to miss out on a sale. You asking in a non-confrontational way, in a curious way, hey, are you at all open to this? You're not going to miss out on anything. If you ask. If you don't ask, you're going to miss the shot, right? What does Wayne Gretzky say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? You've got to close up and then fall back. If you're leading with the products, totally 100,000% fine, but you've got to be talking about the business. So if all you're doing right now is adding to our Sip and Share page, which is a great page, definitely add there, but you're not adding to the VIP lounge and letting people see and take a peek at what's here, what's available, you're missing out in your business, period. Okay? Give me a 1 if this makes sense in the chat. Give me a 1 or a yeehaw, woohoo. Yes, girl, yes, preach, all of the things. Are you feeling me? Okay? Yes. You've got to be using the VIP page. Here's how I know we're not utilizing the VIP page as good as we could. We've got, last I looked, we've got 2.2 thousand people in our Sip and Share page. Right now, we have 475 people in our VIP page. So 2.2 thousand over in Sip and Share and 475 in our VIP. Y'all, we can do better than this. Here's the shift that I want you guys to have in your mind. The shift is you're not asking to benefit you, right? This is the shift everybody has to make when they're asking about the business. And it's one that I had to make years ago. I was super nervous about talking about the business because in the back of my mind, sure, yeah, I'm human. I want them to join the business because it's going to benefit my business, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not a lie. But if you lead with that, it can feel icky because it's self-serving. Does that make sense? It's not wrong, it's not bad, but it can feel icky. Here's the shift I want you guys to make in your head. Yes, this is going to serve me, but it's going to serve them too. That's the shift you need to make. I'm asking if they're interested because I know it's a gift for them and also me. More than one person can win at this. That's the whole beauty of our business model. So if you're feeling nervous about inviting them to the page, if you're feeling nervous about telling them about the business, check your intention. Okay? Flip it and go, wait a minute. I shouldn't feel icky because this is a gift for them. This is something that they can benefit from. So here's the deal. Anybody on this call, and I'm also going to share it to the whole team, I'm going to give us a challenge, and it's a lofty challenge. So I want to see if you guys can rise to the occasion. Okay, prove me that you guys can. In the next 7 days, by next Tuesday's team call, I want to see if we can hit 1,000 people in the VIP lounge. That is 525 people added. Okay. Now remember, you can invite, they have to accept. Okay. So if all of us invited 20 to 30 people and we each had 10 to 15 people say yes, can you imagine how big this can get? Right? You guys here are just a fraction of our team that's not on the call, right? I know we can hit that 1,000 mark. And here's the deal. Anybody who has somebody added to this page enters to win a bag of gold and a bag of Rush of Choice, whatever choice that they choose. You're going to get those 2 products that's going to help you either with your own products, samples, or an event. I'm giving away free product to help y'all build your business, right? That's kind of funny, right? I'm like, hey, go build your business. Please go build your business. Here's free product. Girlfriends and friends, y'all should want to do this on your own, but I'm giving you something, right? I'm giving you guys something to reward you because I know that this works. All right, who's in? I want to see it in the chat. Who's in? Who believes we can hit 1,000 people in our VIP page? Let me see it. Let me see it. There we go. I like it. I like it, y'all. Yes, yes. And you guys have to be the leaders and the voice for those that were not on this call, okay? So if you guys have new brand partners, if you guys have brand partners that weren't able to make the call today for whatever reason, you need to be on the phone, in your messenger, on your chats, in your text saying, hey, we got to ramp this up. I want to encourage you guys to do events, but I want you guys to do the virtual events as well. And that's what VIP page is. That's what the VIP page is. Now raise your hand. I want to see it on the screen. Raise your hand if you guys want to see momentum like you've never experienced it before. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I want to see it. Wave it big. There they are. Yeah, you all do. You all want to see momentum like you've never seen it before. Now, raise your hand if you're willing to work for it. 2 different things, right? 2 different things. Wave. I see it in the chat. Wave if you're willing to work for it. On the great days, on the hard days, on the stagnant days, on the droopy days, the sad days, the happy days, the crazy days, are you willing to work for it and dig for it? Guys, I thought I was all in before I went on this nationwide tour. I thought I was all in. I didn't realize I could get even more in than I already am. Okay? What I witnessed and what I saw, it made my mind go, holy smokes. Holy smokes. Are we blessed to be a part of this company at this time? People don't know us and people want to know us. That's the best place to be, when people don't know you, but they want to know you, right? People are eager for this. Guys, I hit massive momentum that changed my life in 3 short years, from 0 to 3 years of my life forever being changed. 3 short years, when a company already had 300,000 brand partners. We have 6,000 here at Bravenly. 6. Do you guys understand what that means? What that means is eventually this company will have 300,000 brand partners. Imagine what your business would look like if you had 50,000 people in your downline. Like, what would that look like? Your paycheck would be 6 figures a month, high 6 figures a month, right? That's what this opportunity has in store. Some companies that are already so big, it's few and far in between for people to really generate that kind of business boom, that kind of momentum. Here, it's available for the taking. It's available for the people that are willing to work for it every day, whether that's 30 minutes a day, whether that's 3 hours a day, whatever you are. If you commit, it's possible. So you're going to see from our team a real big shift and a focus on events, VIP page, events, VIP page, events, VIP page, because we know it works. We know it works. And I want to see who leans in with us and does this. Each side, right? We're just boxing, boom, event, VIP page, event, VIP page. I want to see who's leaning in with us, because mark my words, those that drive into their downline and say, who can I do an event for? Who needs to be launched? Hey, can you get 10 people in a room? Can you get 5 people in a room? Hey, can you go and invite 10 people? Use your team's network to drive results. Those people will succeed. And those people also will get more time with leadership. I hate to say that. And I obviously, you guys know my heart. I'm here for everybody who wants it. But here's the truth of the matter. As the team gets bigger, as Amy Grimmett's team gets bigger, as Ashley Hardin's team gets bigger, as my team gets bigger, time gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller of where we can spend our time. Does that make sense? Nod your head if that makes sense, right? It makes sense. I'm going to go to the people that are coachable, that are working, that are driving. So is Amy Grimmett. So is Ashley Hardin. So is, Macy Spence. All of these people, Lauren Witten. You're going to go to the people that are working and driving and saying, hey, I'm showing up, coach. I'm showing up, coach. Here I am, right? I'm telling you guys, this works. So we're going to focus on the VIP page. We're going to focus on some events. I want to also see, there's going to be something fun. I haven't fleshed out the idea fully yet. But if you guys host an event, look at Madison. Madison, she goes, I just added 2 to the VIP page. Let's go. All right, Madison, you're kicking us off, sister. That's awesome, right? I want to see that there's going to be something. I've got to flesh out the ideas here. But if you guys host an event outside of me, I've got very limited time in October. I'm actually only home for like 4 days this entire month, which is just crazy. But if you guys host an event, whether that's with a sideline or with somebody or yourself, and you get so many guests and so many orders that night, we're going to be giving out free product. It's not a drawing. It's you get free product. Okay. We want to reward the good behavior and give back to you guys, because we know it takes product to do these. We want to give back to you guys. Okay. So I want you guys to be thinking about this. Okay. Who can I partner with? Maybe I'm a little nervous to do this by myself. Who can I partner with? Or maybe can I do a trial run with some of my very close friends who will give me grace when I practice it the first time? I want you guys to be thinking of how you can do an event, but also the VIP page. All right, I think I've said event and VIP page more times than in my entire life than in this 30 minutes. But here's the repetition, guys. It works, it works, it works. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go for our first call of the month. I cannot wait to see you guys crush your goals. I cannot wait to see what generates with events and the VIP page this month. Again, our goal is 1,000 by next Tuesday. Can we do it? I believe so. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of pop-up training happening in Brave Collective over the next week. So stay tuned. We'll be around. Love you guys.